This book is not just about the OJ incident. It's about a lot of other things in my business. And when I was first asked to write a book, I had like 4 opportunities to write a book. And Michael Viner from Phoenix Books asked me to do something more other than just the incident what happened in Vegas with OJ. And I talk a lot about my business and all the interesting things that happened in the last year. I talk about Operation Bullpen, and my past came up in the media, which I'm not proud of. I had problems when I was years ago, and I was able to discuss that and also talk about all the success I've had since then. And it was a great opportunity for me, and I really appreciate it. And the biggest thing is, in the last week or so, that people have come up to me since the book has come out in early releases, that excuse me, sorry, my voice is a little bit gone too from the last couple of days. But people have come up to me and they said that for the first time after reading the book, that they actually understand exactly what happened. It was a very confusing scenario what happened in Vegas with the OJ incident. And I tell the story from when it actually originated 4 years ago, back in 2004 with a crazed OJ fanatic, Al Beardsley, all the way up till right now, with what's going on right now. And it's a crazy incident, and it's hard to follow. But after they get done reading my book, they really understand. One reporter told me it seems like black print on a blue-black background. They can't understand what's going on, but after reading the book, it makes everything crystal clear. And I feel like I really accomplished something by, making this crystal clear. And the book turned out really good. I'm really proud of it, and that's basically it. If there's any questions or anything, I'd be happy to answer. Several people have told me that it's their job to sort of skim through the book to ask questions, and like this morning with whoever the reporter was from the early show said she spent all night reading the book. She got into it, and that was the response I got from the Geraldo show with Craig Rivera, and they really seemed to be entertained by the book and informed by the book, and that means a lot to me. That's the overwhelming response I've been getting. But no one really knew I had a book coming out, and I wasn't expecting much, but like you said, the media response has been overwhelming, because I haven't really been talking for the last 6 months. And we're scheduled to go on a lot of shows, nationwide shows and worldwide shows, and they seem to be really interested. But I think it's going to probably, my guess would be that it would probably build momentum into the trial and go from there.
Tom, are you at liberty at all to tell us how the whole setup came into play, how you guys ended up in the same room together and all of that?
I say all that from A to Z in the book. I lay it all out. Basically, we got a call to our auction house from a crazed OJ fanatic who saw me on TV with the Adam Nicole Smith diaries, and he said that he had something more interesting. He had OJ Simpson stolen material. And we immediately called the police, the FBI. They wanted nothing to do with it. And one of them suggested we call OJ, because I knew OJ from a signing we did a few years ago. And OJ seemed really interested in getting it back. Came up with a scenario, some crazy scenarios that we didn't actually go through with. But the one that I agreed to was to. Is that okay?
That's okay. Keep going. Yeah, that's
the one that I agreed to was the one where we, if you want to call it a setup, but we tell them that we had a buyer, they present all the OJ stolen material out, and then OJ would show up, identify the items as being his, and give them the option of turning the stuff over to OJ, or he was going to call the police on them. And instead, that scenario went crazy when his posse showed up and presented guns, and it turned into what it did, and 12 felony charges, and we got what we got now, big trial and everything.